Well, for the first time ever in the city of Quincy, there's going to be a celebration of a spring festival called Holi. This is happening on May 5th from 12 to 2 p.m. at Kavanaugh Stadium on Birch Street in North Quincy. So here to tell us a little bit more about it, please welcome Shiv Singh and Kavita Mishra. Ladies, welcome to both of you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to talk about the festival.
You're welcome.
And we are very excited to hold it for the first time in Quincy. There are two major festivals in India. One is the Festival of Lights, which is generally in fall, and one is this festival which is called the Festival of Colors.
The Spring Festival.
Yes, right? yes. And we are very excited to do it in Quincy. It is being done across many cities in US. And as you know, Quincy is so diverse, and we wanted to use it as a community builder so that we can introduce our culture to people, and it will be a great place for us to have fun together and get to know each other better and know about each other's culture too.
So Shiv, when you say we, who is we? Who are the
oh
folks
gosh,
behind this?
There's this thing about North Indians always talking as we and never as I. Yeah, so it's actually it was the idea of the owner of Tiranga restaurant.
Which restaurant?
Tiranga, it's on Beale Street.
Tiranga.
Yeah,
okay.
It's Tiranga actually means three colors, and that's our flag. That is the Indian flag. And so he came up with this idea, and I love anything that brings people together.
Okay, sure.
And nothing like having fun together and learning about each other's culture. So I was like, I would love to do it.
Okay.
And I asked Kavita to join me because she's much better about the rituals and the cultures than I am. I'm all about getting people together, and she's all about understanding the culture and introducing that. So that's how we all came together.
So you really need both, right? To put
yes, and
together.
I'm a team player.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there a large Hindu population in Quincy?
I think the total population, Hindus make about 78% of India, though there are about 9+ religions. So the people in Quincy are maybe, as a reflection to what they are in India, are majority Hindu, but the total population would not be more than 5%.
Okay, all right. So it's a specialized group, but it's open to everybody, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is something that everybody can come together and have fun, and that's why we wanted to do this to get everybody together.
Okay, what's been the reaction so far, would you say?
Amazing.
Really? Yeah.
It has been so nice, and that's what I love about the city.
Yeah. How have you got the word out? How are you reaching out to folks? Tell them about it.
We started with Facebook, which was in February, and if you get a chance, just Quincy Holi on Facebook, is that we asked our children to talk about the festival. So there are a couple of videos talking about the festival, about the story behind the festival, what it means, and their excitement to share it with their friends. So they're all children of Quincy Public Schools who have spoken. So yes.
Very good. Have the schools been involved at all? Or
they have put that out in their community notices.
Yes.
Since it's not a school event,
right.
But there has been a massive interest. We were thinking about 200 people to start with because it's the first time we're doing it, but I don't know now.
Could be more.
yes.
That's what I believe, because we even had this Facebook event page, and then it's clicking so fast. You can already see that a lot of people are interested in it, which is a good thing. It's all about having fun in the city, and everything is it's a community event, it's a family event, so it would be nice. So, yeah, but then we are expecting that we are going to have good number of people there.
Okay. So Kavita, what is Holi? What is the celebration all about? What's the history of it?
Yeah, so if we if I tell you about Holi, so it is basically it is celebrated just to welcome the spring.
Okay.
And then when you think about spring, it is you cannot you would think about all different colors.
Sure.
So it is about same way it is about all different colors. So if I go into the myth and origin of Holi, it is basically there are a couple of stories, and then there are two major stories wherein one it talks about the victory of good over evil, and then it says that like at the end of the story it proves that good is going to be like it's always stands taller than the evil. And there is another one which is more relevant to playing Holi, like playing with colors, wherein it says that when you are all colored up in different colors, it's hard to figure out your original color.
Ah, okay.
And then everyone looks same, colorful.
Yes.
So that is more relevant to like playing with colors. And then that story, it is related to one of the Indian god who is a who was very dark skinned, and then he complains to his mother that why am I dark skinned and everybody else in this like the neighborhood is like light skinned.
Okay.
So the mother, she says that okay, so let's put color on everyone and then everyone will get colorful like you. So that's the fun part of it. And then like everyone enjoys it, and it is not just about this mythological story. It is also about coming together. Then like winter, like it keeps you at home, like it gives you a reason to stay home. And then when spring comes, people come out of their houses. So I think this is the first festival which is and that is why it is called that. It is celebrated to welcome spring.
Yes.
And then it gives you a reason to come out, be with each other, spend some time, eat all different kind of food, all delicacies, and then have fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So is it religion based, or is it kind of secular based, or is there a little bit of both going on? How far back does it go?
So it is like, I won't say it is religion based, because you would see people from all religion coming and joining together.
Okay.
So I won't connect it to religion at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's happening in India during this time? What kind of festivals do they take place to represent Holi?
So it is like so it generally it is gone in India. Like it is.
Oh, really?
We follow lunar calendar.
I see.
And according to lunar calendar, it is gone. I think it was on 24th.
25th.
No, 24th of
March.
24th of March. Yeah.
Okay.
So we did had little Holi, like everybody we did had little Holi.
Yeah.
So it is like, I would say, I think I lost track of your question.
I was just wondering, how far back it goes and what's happening.
It goes really back.
in
Like
India.
Lord Krishna would be the Dwapar.
Yeah, it is very ancient.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is
maybe
very ancient.
5,000 years.
Is that right?
plus.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all? Okay.
Yeah, very
Yes,
ancient.
yes.
What's happening in Indian families in this country for Holi?
So we start our day with prayers,
Okay.
and then we offer we get the colors. It is very fine powder, it is colored powder made I don't know, it is made out of flower petals.
Okay.
And then it comes in all different colors.
Really?
So we offer the color to God, that we are going to do this.
Yeah.
And then it is the first colorful thing of the season.
I see.
And then we pray together for for the good upcoming year. And then it is then we go out, and then we wear our
Your
clothes.
bright colors.
Yeah. So and
is
then
it
we
just
go.
all in one day? or-
It is just
Just one day?
Yeah. So it is basically 2 days, but then playing with color is the second day.
I see.
And the day before, it is more mythological, wherein we teach kids that this happened in the past, and then so we really need to be truthful, honest, good,
Yes.
do good thing. We would relate all those things to the kids, and then the second day is it is more fun.
That's
so
the party
first
time.
day is religious, it is little bit religious.
I see.
But then we make a big bonfire, and then
Really?
we pray, and then we just tell ourselves that it is good to be good.
Yes.
Good always wins. over.
Good always
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
Even Diwali is the same.
Yeah.
If you look at any Indian festival, it's always good wins over you.
Yes.
I see.
And gives
Yeah.
you so much hope in
Yeah.
life.
So back in India, people also play with water.
Yes.
Okay.
Kids would be ready with their water guns and the water balloons.
Balloons.
Oh, all
Yes.
right, okay.
Colorful water balloons
Yeah.
filled with colored water.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's all about
and then
colors.
yeah,
Okay.
and then there will be buckets and buckets of water everywhere. And it is it is more with the people. I don't think back in India anybody would like to play dry Holi. It is more of a wet Holi.
Okay.
But then here it is like, no, we do wet Holi mostly because of the weather.
Dry.
I mean, the dry Holi. I'm so sorry about
Also the
that.
powders
yeah.
instead
yeah,
of the
so
water.
we
Okay.
generally play with just the powder.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
Unless it rains that day.
unless it rains.
Then
yes.
everybody's
More
going to
than
get wet.
then we'll have an actual Holi.
So is this actually rain or shine, this event?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I'm hoping the weather won't be cold.
Well, right. Yeah.
So you can get wet and just play with colors because you're going to get messy.
Okay.
Yes.
So wear your old clothes.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
segue here is that we made a pro tips flyer too.
Oh, good.
So that talks about do carry something to cover your car seats because you don't want to be dirty and dirty your
Yeah.
car.
Great advice.
Yes.
I hadn't thought of that.
And
but
you
sure.
could put some moisturizer on your hair and face so that the colors might be drying.
Okay.
And you wear your old clothes. You don't get your new clothes.
And your old shoes.
Just
Yes.
in case if you do not want to wash them.
Yeah, you just want to throw them, then you can,
Okay.
you know. So, and generally we wore white today, if you
I
notice.
see that, yes.
Yeah.
Because white, all colors show on white,
Yes.
and so we came color and white.
Oh, all right. Okay.
But then when we play it every year, like my kids, they do it like they play with their friends like every single year. The color, it comes off easily. It doesn't
Yes.
spoils your cloth.
Oh,
like
alright.
if you are trying to wash
But
it.
don't
then-
wear your brand new clothes.
Yeah,
basically.
but then
Just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case,
Okay.
yes. You
Yes.
don't want any stains on them.
That's
so-
right, that's right.
And
Yeah.
it's you just come and dance, and that brings me to our DJ,
Yes.
who is of Jamaican ethnicity and has no idea about the words, but is going to play the music.
Okay.
So that in itself is what we're getting different cultures together.
Yes.
This festival, we do not want to be like specific to Indian celebrating.
I see.
No, it
Okay.
is everybody comes together and we do it together. And you asked the question about is it a religious holiday? So
Yeah.
I would like to say that my religion and her religion is different.
Two different
Right.
religions, yeah.
But we all come together, nobody knows because everyone's just having fun and we
Right.
share with everybody. Actually, in India, we grew up with so many different religions that we don't even realize.
Yes.
I see.
You know,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
just come together and celebrate everything together.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I went to a Catholic school.
Okay.
So for me, I love Christmas. It has such amazing memories.
Mm.
So we have everything goes for us.
So are there traditional foods that represented
Yes.
with Holi? Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
so we're
And-
going to serve like some of the very traditional food which are being made during Holi. So it is like, and it is going to be from Tiranga. So they are going to like have a lot of traditional food. I hope I'm sure everybody is going to like it.
Okay.
And then it is like, I would say it is like, it is so those food. Some of it are like just the holy food. Like you get to see them, you get to eat them like during Holi only. And then we have good menu, but then yeah,
That's samosa, jalebi.
it is samosa, jalebi. Then there is
Tea.
tea.
Cardamom tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So jalebi is a sweet.
I see.
You
Okay.
know, that's typical of this festival, and then samosas. Mostly everybody knows it's a pastry.
It's a pastry filled with
Yeah.
boiled potatoes mixed with peas
and
and
if you don't know samosa, you need to eat
This
it.
is why you need to come and
Yes.
find out, right?
Yeah.
It's another
yeah,
part
it's
of learning.
very famous.
Yes.
It's very famous snack in India. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cannot live without
I
it.
mean, you must have seen it. You just probably don't know it.
More than likely,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Just don't know
yeah.
what it's called. So
Yes.
here's a way to learn about it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So
yes.
okay. Now, so I'm just trying to picture what's going to be happening at Kavanaugh Stadium. Is there like a giant mosh pit where everybody just throws colored powder all
Yes.
over the place? Yes.
Yes, yes,
So we're going to have a
absolutely.
DJ.
Okay.
Lots of music.
Okay.
And you dance and you throw colors at each other.
Okay.
We will be providing the
Just
colors
please
too.
do not force people to play. You know, if someone is not
I was going to ask:
comfortable-
is it mostly the kids that take part in the messy part? And
I think everybody.
Everybody?
Yes.
In
Okay.
India, everybody did.
Okay.
It's just that north is cold during the month of March, so I didn't enjoy the water because it gets cold.
Who wants to be cold when it's 40
yeah,
degrees
but,
out?
but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. So it's great fun. Like we have something called a rain dance. Like Western India is pretty warm at that time,
Yes.
so people, every apartment buildings, like we have these massive communities where every community would organize their own Holi, and then everybody would just come together and
Yeah.
play and.
And there will be like they will keep on showering the water.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
good
right?
fun. It's amazing fun actually.
So there are many twists of it. I
Yes,
would
and
say.
every different region has its own twist.
I see.
People also
Yeah.
play with flower petals. Just like just
yeah.
pick out the petal, collect them, chop them
And
into small
some
pieces,
go
and they will.
extreme also.
and some- yeah.
So maybe if you ever want to Google it, you will see some really extreme Holi and some very different Holi, and so it's just
It's however you want to celebrate.
yes,
it.
to
Yeah.
whichever region you belong to.
I see. Yeah. So
so.
now, are the powders readily accessible here, or is this something you have to import?
No, I think they are readily accessible on Amazon. That's where we
Of-
got it from.
of course.
Yeah, I think there are many Indian
Mr.
sellers also.
Bezos.
Like they are available
Yes.
on Amazon, very
Yeah.
easily available.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
alright.
yes.
It's a
And
very smooth powder. It's not
Yes,
like some
yes.
people they mistake it with the colored sand, but no,
Yes.
it's not colored
Yeah, it's just
sand.
powder.
It's very
Sounds
smooth.
like chalk, ground up chalk almost.
Not even
Not
smooth
even.
chalk.
Yeah,
It is
very-
like talcum powder.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
It's
All right.
something smooth and like you won't like no. I don't think
and,
like
and it's just if in case kids are like playing everywhere, so we have glasses.
Oh, goggles.
We
Okay.
have
which
goggles,
will provide
yes.
free for
Okay.
kids to use it,
Okay.
so they can just cover their eyes.
yeah,
All right.
because it is like
Otherwise,
more-
it's a safe, fun way.
Yeah.
Just respect
Just
each
to have
other's
some fun,
space.
yeah.
Play with your friends. If someone says no, I don't want it,
Then
we
stop
don't
it
force
there,
it.
Back
yeah.
off. Go,
Yeah.
go sit in the stands and watch, right?
Yeah, just go on the side. Yes.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
also have MC who is going to connect the crowd with the DJs. Like, no, she's going to like
Yeah.
connect them like with some dance moves
Oh,
or
all right.
something like that. So she would connect them to the music too.
I was going to ask, is there any kind of speaking engagement or?
Not really, but
no.
we are hoping the festival will be opened by Mayor Koch.
Okay.
He has agreed to come,
Okay.
so that's amazing.
Okay.
And what is another thing is amazing? The city has this amazing set of festivals that we are celebrating, and everybody's coming together. And the city has been extremely supportive.
Oh, that's good to
Yeah,
hear. Good to hear.
The Parks Department, the City of Quincy, and Mayor Koch.
Super. So we should talk a little bit logistics, Shiv, if we can,
Yes,
just
yes.
about again. It's May 5th. Is that a Saturday?
No,
Yes.
Sunday.
Sunday. It's a Sunday,
because
May
May
5th.
4th is cleaner.
Oh, of course, right.
Yes.
So Kavanaugh Stadium will be all cleaned up to
to get cleaned up again.
to get cleaned up again.
Yes.
So Sunday, May 5th, noon to 2, and free admission. What about parking?
Oh yes.
Yes.
So parking in the city is tough, and especially in North Quincy. So Atlantic Middle School is right opposite. I think it has space for 60 cars.
Okay.
And then approximately like a 6 to 7 minute walk to North Quincy School,
Okay.
High School, and they have enough parking.
Yep.
And if you choose to park on the streets, just keep a look at the signs, like
Yes.
what the street sign says. But I think Atlantic Middle School and North Quincy High School would be
should be
great
enough.
places. Yes, and you
Yeah.
can just walk it. It's not a big distance
Right,
at
right.
all. Yes.
And again, rain or shine, dress code, white, old white clothes.
Not really.
Preferably.
Preferably not
Yeah.
a force, like
Yeah.
because I have to look for something white in my wardrobe.
Well, I mean, you're both dressed beautifully today.
yeah, but
so
we won't. These are the good
we
clothes.
won't- yeah,
Yes.
I don't think like this is like it is. It looks white. It looks good when you are wearing white, but then I would go for something more cheaper.
Yes, these are our good clothes, and which we can do at an after party of
Yeah.
Holi. If you have
Okay.
an after party where everybody is cleaned up and comes.
Oh,
in-
really?
Yes,
Oh,
and then you
interesting.
wear all this, and because it's hot at that time.
Yes.
Yeah, and so that's why these are light clothes, and you don't feel hot in these
Okay.
clothes.
All right.
yes.
So, are you looking forward to maybe meeting new people in the community?
Yeah.
yes,
Both are, yeah.
absolutely.
And what's the most amazing is the kind of response we got on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
where oh my God, people are so open and they really want to come in.
And they're hearing from outside of Quincy as well?
We are
Mostly
focused on Quincy.
Focused on Quincy,
But maybe people might come from outside, maybe few Indians who are living in Weymouth, Braintree.
Sure,
they've,
yeah.
But we want it to be a Quincy event,
Okay.
and inclusive of all cultures
Sure.
to come.
Are there other holy festivals in the area that you know of? There
Yeah,
are?
so there was one in Ashland, right? No, Bridgemandir, where is it? We
Somewhere.
generally used to go there.
Yeah. So there is this Hindu temple.
Yeah, the
And then-
temples do it
I
generally,
see.
the Hindu
Yeah.
temples, yes.
Yeah.
And
so they did it. I think they did it a week after, like the real date for Holi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
because
I
it's
think-
very cold in
yeah.
March.
Yes.
So
yeah.
people, they played with their jackets on.
Okay.
But I have seen videos from Seattle.
Yes.
I've seen videos from Chicago. I've
Yeah.
seen videos from New York.
Okay.
I mean, all my friends, and California, I'm sure. And there's this video where in Utah where people are celebrating Holi. So
Wow.
it had, and just a little background that also that why I got involved is like 3 years back in my daughter goes to Marymount about school, and we have a thing of acknowledging all festivals, and I sent something about Holi to the school, and it was the first time anyone had heard about it.
Is that right? Yeah.
And they said, this looks fun, let's do it at our school. So since it's color and everything, I was like, I don't know if I should do it in the school, let's do it outside where parents have a choice and they see their kids right in front of them and see if they feel good about it.
Yes.
So I saw that there was a lot of interest.
Yeah.
People thought it was fun,
Yeah.
and so I was like, wow. But another thing, we've come a long way from then, when nobody had heard about it, to today, where everyone is talking
Starting to hear
about
about it, and now we have our first festival here
Yes.
in Quincy.
Yes.
Kavita, you have children in the school system also?
Yes,
Yeah?
so I have 2 daughters. They are both in Clifford Marshall.
Oh, okay.
The older one is a 4th grader and younger one is a 2nd grader, and both of them, they love Holi. The moment we asked them, like, no, what should we do to, like, while we were making the Facebook page, so we were like, okay, so what should we post, like, no, what should we go around with? And then it is like we came up with an idea that let's ask kids to explain it, so
Yeah.
that it gets, like, they would explain it from their point of view.
Yes.
We had a lot of exposure, like, there while we were growing up in India,
Yes.
but then they have limited exposure to all those things.
Right,
So
yeah.
let's see how they look towards it. And then we asked them, and they came out like with every single detail, like very beautifully.
See, kids really do pay attention, don't
Yes.
they?
Yes.
They- you may not think so, but
Yes.
they're listening and they're
Yeah.
watching.
So
and
the only thing
observing.
was, like, my older daughter was like, I would like to play, like, she always liked to do that. So I would like to play Holi with the glasses. So we were like, okay, so this is an important detail. We'll get the glasses.
yes.
But you know, it's continuing the story of their heritage, like any festival, right? From any
Yeah,
ethnicity,
yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
perpetuates that.
Yes.
And the importance of diversity, like
Yes.
India is an extremely diverse nation,
Mm.
but nothing beats Quincy.
Nothing beats
80
Quincy, yeah.
different cultures. Oh
80?
my
You think?
God,
Really?
it's like the most amazing thing, and I feel so blessed.
Yeah.
Because you have so many ways to approach the same issue, same problem, because every culture has its own story and history to
Yeah.
learn, and you have so much learning. So I think we are really, really at an important, what do you say, like,
Crossroads.
yeah, no, not crossroad, that point, that inflection point where, things like suddenly just like become so amazing, with so many cultures, and every culture has a voice, and you have so much to learn.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing.
Well, we'll have to see what other cultures come up with festivals in
I'm
the future.
sure
then.
they will come.
Absolutely.
And
We
I
would love
and
to.
I want to give a huge shout out to our DJ Marquis.
Okay.
He is actually works in Quincy Public School.
Oh.
Our MC Shagun Modi. So she has a presence on Instagram, and our sponsor, which is PND Tiranga Restaurant. So we all came together, and I hope the city comes and enjoys with us.
So it's free admission, but is there a charge for the food? also?
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
yes,
Just
yeah.
check,
Just,
yeah.
just
Yeah, I think it's $5 per
Okay,
dish.
so it's very
thing,
reasonable,
Yeah,
yeah.
and since your hands are going to get dirty,
That's right.
so you'll have it's $1 a bottle for water,
Okay. Okay.
and you can.
So just eat first, and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
eat first,
I think
or
that's
just
a
take
good
a
idea, yes.
two-go box, and
And have
we'll be
fun.
prepared for both.
okay. Okay. Anything else we should add right now?
Anything? Just that we are very grateful
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
the city,
Yes.
and we are very grateful to our community, and we want to have fun together
Sure.
with this community.
Kavita?
I think, yeah, so it is, we are really blessed to be accepted by everyone, because
Yeah.
it is like everybody, the way they showed the response, it was overwhelming. Like, I felt like, my heart melts every time when I hear something from, like, anyone who wants to come there, and then how they relate it with their own culture, and then it is like, it's really nice. And then I would say, to an extent, we all are, like, it's a small world, and we all are interrelated with each other. This is just one step, and then I am sure, like, Quincy will see many other things from different cultures.
Sure.
And I'm very, very
We're excited.
Yeah, that's great.
very excited for
Thank
it.
you both. It's been a lot of fun to learn about
Thank you
this.
so much.
You're very
Yeah.
welcome. I hope you have a wonderful festival.
Yeah, and thank you for this amazing opportunity. You've always been so kind to us.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Please come back.
Yes,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
And thanks for watching us here at AEM Quincy. I'm Joe Catalano. We'll see you next time.